Hi friends, welcome to WebChamp. Here in this video, I'm going to discuss what are the different formulas that we can use on text type of data in Excel. Okay, so if you go to your Excel, you will find there formula, and after that there is something called text. Okay, here you have all the formula names that you can use to manipulate the data, Excel data that is in text format. Okay, so let's see how we can use the formulas one by one. So if I talk about clean formula, so clean formula, okay, it removes non-printable characters if is there any, or if anything comes from database as a non-printable character. Sometime what we seen that letter M is there, and on the top of this letter there will be a dot, and these kinds of that characters are these kinds of characters are treated as a non-printable, that will be cleaned using clean formula. There is something called a char formula. So let me use the char formula. So what we can do, char formula, and here you have to pass the number or ASCII value so that it will return the specific character. For capital A, okay, ASCII value is 65. So these are the Unicode characters that's represents that are used, or these numbers are Unicode characters that represent the specific character. Okay, and if you want to view all the numbers for all your characters, what you can do, you can go to Google, you can search for ASCII value table, and you will get a table from below side. Okay, I will show you what table you will see. So you will see this kind of table, right? And here you will find everything, each and every ASCII value in the decimal. So 0 is represented for the null. Okay, this is how it is going to work. And if I enter is as I entered 65, so I would like to show you 65 is represented by capital A. So these are the characters. Okay, and here on this side you will have a tables, ASCII tables. So each and every character is represented by a number, and that is what we call it as a char code or Unicode. So this is what all about. Let's not discuss much on this. Okay, if it is really required, you can refer that table and you can pass the numbers. The next formula is concat. This is a very important formula. Okay, how to use the concat formula? Let me add my name here. Let's say my name is there, Brahmadev, and my surname is Bachute. Okay, so here what I will do, I will say F name, I will say L name, and I wanted to join these two, because as of now what I can see is my name is in another cell, like A2 cell, my surname is in B2 cell. If I want to join this, I can join. So if you want to join these two, F name and L name, you can use concat formula to combine the text from multiple cells into single cells. Concat formula is used. You have to select first text followed by next text. Okay, so this is what it will do. It will join the text separated by space. This is how it is going to work. I will say concat. So concat is a formula that we are going to use here. Okay, next formula, what we have seen is code. If I say code and if I pass any number, it will return a character. Code will return character. Okay, these two formulas we have seen so far. Next formula, if you want to use the shortcut, okay, for this, yes, we can use the shortcuts. What you need to do, you need to select that cell, you have to enter and operand and select the next value. This is again very similar to concat, right? Concat, either you can use function, either you can use this shorthand for this formula. Then we have next formula. Let me say text. Okay, concat we have seen. There is something called dollar. What is the use of dollar? Okay, let me say dollar. So dollar is a formula that we required to show the currency. Okay, to show the currency before number. Let's say how we can use. You have to start the formula and you have to enter the dollar. Here you will see that you have to select the number, right? So since I don't have a number, what I will do, I will pass directly number here. Okay, I have passed 1,000 number. You can select any cell reference which has a number, and here next value you have to pass as how much decimals you want. So I will say I want two decimals. Okay, what it will do, it will add dollar to my numbers, and it will show the my numbers in currency format, right? So this is what a use of dollar formula. Okay, exact string is there, exact formula is there. What we can see is exact. So what exact will do, exact will compare two strings. Okay, and how we are going to compare two strings. So okay, what I will do, I will say Brahmadev and Brahmadev here, right? So I have a to compare. So what I will do, I will say I will use exact. Exact, in exact you have to pass text one, and again you have to pass text two. It will compare the two text and it will say whether it is same or not. So what is there? So by default here there is a space. Okay, there is a space. That's why we are unable to get the output as a true, since these two texts are, it looks like same but there is no similarity because there is a space. What will happen if I remove the space? Definitely it will change to true, right? So it compares and it returns you the value in the terms of true and false. Okay, this is what the use of exact. Next function is find function, right? Definitely it is very useful function when you have to check whether anything or any text or any word is exist in specified string or not. So let me add some string here. So Brahma is trainer for webchamp. Okay, so webchamp, I will say institute. Okay, just for the for the creating meaningful meaningful sentence, nothing other than that. Is equal to, if I say find. Okay, so you have to find what I need to find. If I wanted to find any character, I can pass single character here like B. That will also work. If I wanted to find any word is exist in that specified text, so we can use that. So what I will do, I will pass Brahma and then I will select within text as a this cell, since this text has the data. If it is not, what will happen, we will see. Starting number I have to mention, I will mention this number as a starting, and it says that Brahma is exist at index first. Let me add some points. Okay, and enter. So what it does, I have added 5 spaces before the Brahma, and it says that Brahma is starting from index 6. So how this is going to work, let me zoom. Okay, so every character has one index, and index is always growing, okay, by one. So this B letter has index 1, R has 2, A has 3, M, H, A, like this it is going to increase until the end of text, right? So this is what about the index. Each of the character is has its index. Okay, and find function return that index, right, whether it is exist or not. So if I search, okay, web champ, yes, it is exist at 23rd character. So what, at what position W is getting started? So W is started at 23rd position. That's why it is returning me 23. So this is how this formula works. Okay, it returns an index whenever it found a text. If it do not found text, okay, uh let me say something else that we don't have, or we don't have data word here, right? I believe simple words. So if I use this, it will say okay, hash value. The meaning is that the value is not exist. Okay, when this is a error, okay, basically this is a error. We are getting a error since that value is not exist in our data. So let me pass C. Okay, we can pass only character, single character. So it will say that C is exist at 26 characters. So we can use this find also like this to find whether any specific number is exist in our string or not. Similarly, we have next formula called search. Search is very similar to the find. Okay, there is nothing different, but the syntax, everything is same. So here if I pass C, okay, to search within the same text, syntax and everything is same. Search and find formula both have 100% similarities, and you have to mention starting position. Okay, so here we are getting 26, 26, right? There is nothing difference between search and find. So since these are similar, so I used fixed is nothing but whenever you pass a number to this and how much decimal. So let's say I have a number with 1000 point these many decimals, right? And I want this number to be in fixed, so I will use fixed decimals. Okay, I mean fixed formula. I pass this number, I will say how many decimals are there. Okay, so I will say decimals are 2 and enter. So it will show you decimal. Another argument for this formula is whether you have to enter the formula or not. If you say 1, definitely it will enter the formula. If you say 0, it is not going to not about the formula. Okay, it is about the comma. So let me say false. Okay, and no commas. If I say true, it will not add the comma. Okay, so if you mention false, it will add comma as a 1000 separator, and if you say no comma is true, then it will not add any commas to your number. So this is how fixed is going to work in Excel. Then we have a very interesting formula called left. So how to use left, I will discuss in a minute. So is equal to, whenever you have to extract the part of string. Okay, whenever you have to extract the part of string, let's say I have my name concatenated here. Okay, and definitely there is a no space. So if you want to add the space between two text, you what you can do, you can add double quotation separated by comma. Inside double quotation you can add a space, and it will concatenate that space with your name. So this is how I have a text. Okay, what I can do, I can use left here. Okay, left is used to extract the data from left side. So left side is my starting side. Okay, from starting side. So what I will do, I will say left. When I start using left formula, you have to select the text. Okay, and after comma, what you need to specify, you need to specify how much characters to be extracted. Okay, if I say 6 characters, it is fine. Okay, it is giving me the 6 character, right? And yes, my name is extracted. So this is how it is going to work. If you change the characters, definitely it will extract those many characters from that specific string. So this is what the use of left. Okay, right, we will use right. If I say right, so is equal to I will say right. Right is exactly opposite. What it will do, it will extract the text from end side. I mean, Brahma is starting and institute is the end side. So it will extract the text from end side. So I will say 5. And here you will see that ITU last 5 characters will be extracted by using this formula. If I say mid formula, I have to use, okay, I want to extract the middle text. What I will do, I will control X, I will bring this to this so that we can see the actual value and extracted value. So what I will do, I will use mid formula. Okay, mid formula is used here. I have passed the text. I will say starting number is okay. I will say starting number is 10 and I want X number of, I will say I want 7 characters. Okay. So here you can see that this is how it is going to work. This will extract the middle part of string also. This will extract. Mid formula is used to extract the middle part of also, but you should know how to pass the argument or what is there to pass. So this is all about fixed left, right, mid. We have few more formulas. If you want to convert your text into the lower format, I mean lowercase, yes, you can use lower. So here we have B in capital, T in capital, W is in capital, block letters, right? So what I can do, I can use lower formula if I want entire text to be in small case. Similarly, we can use upper also. So upper will convert my entire text into upper characters. All the characters will be in uppercase. Okay, so this is how it's going to works. I have to perform few more so that what I will do, I will bring that value to next cell so that we can use. So what is next formula? Okay, I talked about mid. Okay, number value. If there is a value, okay, let's say 1000 is there, and if your value is in text format, and if you want to convert that value to a number format, then number value formula is very helpful. You can use that. I am just converting my number to text. Okay, now this is in text formula. I mean text format is equal to if I use number value. Okay, instead of using here, what I will do, I will go here, I will use number value. Okay, and how to use number value? You have to just enter number value and you have to select the text, enter. It will return the text type of data into the number format. Okay, but the make sure that you have numbers in text format, otherwise it is not going to work. Next formula is what we have. Okay, number value we have discussed. There is something called a proper. Okay, let's say I have a text, weird text is there. Okay, and that is not in proper format. Let's say we have a text in small case, right? What I will do, I will copy this, Control Alt V. Okay, a special. So we have entire text in small case, and I wanted to convert this text into a sentence case. What I can do, I can use proper formula. Okay, how to use? I will say proper. Okay, is equal to, I have to type proper. The moment I type proper, you have to select text and enter. So now you will see that every word has first character in block letters or capital letters or in uppercase. Okay, how you, whatever you want to say, you can say that. This is how proper is going to help us. Then if you want to replace the data, right, yes, you can use the replace data. So you can replace the name. I will say replace. Replace is very similar to the substitute that I will show you immediately after replace. So we are going to use the replace formula here. Replace is here what you need to replace. So this is my old text. Okay, this is my old text. Okay, and starting number you have to say 1 because it should replace. It will search. It will try to find that whatever the text we are going to pass. Okay, then we will say how many characters to be replaced. I will say starting from 1. Okay, so it is not going to search for any old text. It will directly replace first to 6 with, okay, new text. Whatever the new text we have to enter there. So 6 character will be replaced. First 6 means Brahma. Okay, BRAMHA. These are the 6 my characters in my old string. New string is going to replace first 6 characters. Okay, that's why I mentioned here starting position is 1, starting index is 1. Then how many characters we have to replace? We have to replace 6 characters. Okay, it's up to you. You can define your own numbers and what to be placed there, right? So I would like to place Deva there. So I will enter. Here you will find new string. Deva is trainer for Web Chat Institute. This is how it is going to work. Substitute is very similar. Okay, substitute. So this is one more formula that is what very similar. Substitute is very similar. Again, here you have to select web capture. The older text you have to select. Then so what is the okay? Substitute is very similar. As I said, text, old text, new text. So old text contain Brahma. Okay, here earlier we used. Okay, what we used? We used starting number and number of characters. Okay, to replace the data. But here we are going to use the old text and new text. So here you can see that Deva is trainer for. So there output wise both are very similar. Okay, argument wise there is a difference. So this is how you can use substitute and replace. Next formula I would like to discuss, right? We have search, we have discussed, substitute, we have discussed. Okay, meet, we have discussed. Okay, I'm just checking. Okay, we am I not missing anything? So there is a formula called T, right? This mean by T. Okay, it's a formula to validate the text. Okay, so how this is going to work? If I enter text, okay, let me open this so that we will not have any conflict between values. So what I will do, I will say T. T is a formula. Here you have to pass the text value. If you do not pass, if I pass numbers, okay, it will not. It says what it will be. It will not enter any output, or it is not going to return anything. It will simply return blank, because whatever the value I have passed is not in a text format. If it is text, so this is what kind of validation we can use. If your data is in text format, then you should consider the value, otherwise you can ignore. So in that time you have to use this T formula. Yes, definitely. And if I enter the 100 in double quotation, so it will treat, obviously Excel will treat everything entered in double quotation as a text. So it will consider my 100 as a text. Instead of that, if we pass Deva, okay, that is also going to work here. So this is what about T formula. Next is text formula. Obviously text formula is very important. Okay, you have to pass the format and all. Then text join formula is there. We have used the CONCATE formula. It is very similar to the text, but little bit arguments are different. Okay, so I will say text join. So in the next cell I will say text join formula. Delimiter you have to insert. Okay, so you have to mention the delimiter. So what I will do, I will insert a comma here as a delimiter. Then ignore empty. Yes, obviously it should ignore empty. So what I will do, I will enter true here, right? Ignore empty, I will enter true here. And now you have to select the text. What I will do, I will select these two text as an array. Okay, argument type is different, but output wise it will remain same. So here you can see that it is returning me a comma separated values, right? Instead of rather than, so is it not very similar to the concat? The output of concat function and join text join function is very similar, right? So next formula we are going to see is, okay, text join we have seen. Trim is something that we have to use. So trim, whenever you have a space around your text, let me have a text here, and what I will do, I will add some space. I will say web champ, and after that I will add some space. So this is how it's going to work. Okay, this is my entire text. If I go and select here, you can see that I am able to select the some blank part of cells because there is a space, right? So what I will do, I will use trim to remove that space. So basically trim is used to remove the white spaces from front and tail side, right? I mean from inside and from starting side, from both the sides. Okay, so this is how it going to works. Trim formula. Next formula. Okay, unicore, unichar we have seen already that it is very similar to the unichar, very similar to the code. If I say unichar, unicode is also there. Okay, 65. It is giving me the same output unicode if I use. Okay, and if I pass unicode, here we have to pass the text. Okay, unicode is different, so it will return the code. So if I pass a, it will return 60. Okay, why this is okay? My bad. I supposed to pass the text here, and text always included in double quotation. So here it is going to return me the 65. So this is how we can use Unicode and unichar. Okay, unichar will return characters from number, and Unicode will return a number from character. So this is how it going to works. Next is value. Basically, it used when you have to convert a string that represents number to string. So basically, string to number conversion के लिए हम sorry, what we do is we use value function. What value is used when you have to pass. Okay, what I will do, I will pass 1000 in text format. It will return me in number format. Right, earlier we did the same, right? There was one function, I forgot that. Fixed is there. Fixed is not my interest, and my interest is in another function. I'm just checking whether okay, number value is there. Number value and value function both are giving us same output, right? So I think I have discussed all this. Okay, so what we can do. So if you have a if you want to use text formula, okay, you can use text formula to convert your dates or numbers into text format. So here if I say text value, I will pass, and okay, it is missing. So here what to format I supposed to. Okay, so basically I used this text formula to convert date into text type. So let's say I have a date here. Okay, this is what my date, and if I wanted to convert this date, I supposed to use text. So basically this is used with text, and here I can pass the format. I can pass dd y. Okay, this is what my format in quotation I supposed to pass. So it will return me the date value in text format. So here you can see that. Okay, great, no problem. Then if you want to change the format, you can use dd. Okay, so this is how we can use text formula. So this is in date type, this is in text type. Okay, even though it is showing text. Okay, if I go and if I paste it as a value, so definitely it will be in text. So this is how it going to work. Text formula is used to convert the date type data into a text type data. And I think with this I have discussed all the formulas from text tab, right? Yes, which are very important for data analysis purpose. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a nice day.